Yes, my highly anticipated return to Hollow Knight content has begun. And I think you all know what I'm here to talk about.
New Silksong trailer.
Oh my god, wait. Holy shit, they're showing us Silksong!
For daily Silksong news.
The game has a soft release window.
Within the next 12 months.
At the absolute latest, we'll be playing Silksong in June of 2023.
Oh, fuerte,
And yes, the year-and-a-half long wait was completely worth it because this trailer is jam-packed full of shit for me to look at and for you to enjoy.
As you can see, I'm currently playing some Xbox right now.
The bosses revealed in this trailer are absolutely insane. I mean, did you see the fucking crazy ass long-haired thing that was like crawling across the ceiling? Dude, that one had to be my fucking favorite. All of the different variations and just like how like unique they all looked. I mean, obviously like my expectations were set high from Hollow Knight, you know? All of us were, but like just seeing that come into fruition and just having that comfort of knowing Team Cherry hasn't lost their touch. I think I speak for everyone when I say that I just cannot wait to fight these bosses. So first I wanted to talk about the hunt system, the whole concept of like the going out and getting materials, maybe like stacking up on like the in-game currency. I'm forgetting what it was called. Was it like, oh yeah, rosary beads and whatever else you may, be able to get from those hunts. There's going to be the two different types where it's like the grand hunts and then the regular hunts, and the grand hunts are going to be the ones with the bosses. So we see that they had the ant boss there again, and we saw in the original trailer with the ant boss that there was a couple of other enemies in there attacking alongside it. It does seem like this boss might actually be in a different area than the other one. And I'm not sure if I might be reading it wrong, but when we saw it originally, I thought that it was like a boss, but it might actually be a mini boss if it appears in like multiple different areas, or maybe they just like changed the area that it appears in. Who knows? It did appear in the boss section of like the original trailer. So it could kind of be like a Gru's Mother situation where it's like an early game boss that comes back later in a certain area as like a difficult like mini boss. And like the Colosseum, obviously we know that there's going to be a kind of Colosseum-esque sort of thing with the ants as well. So it could tie into that. Narratively is what I'm really interested in the hunts for, because, obviously we don't really know anything about the story, but, without the infection and like Hornet not being a character that is like completely silent like the Knight, there is a sort of like more of a connection between her and whoever she's fighting. There's obviously like the curse or like the haunting or whatever is going on in Farloom, but I think it would be really interesting to see like what if Hornet gets a hunt or like a hit, I guess, on a character that is, I guess, like alive and is able to kind of like speak back, isn't just like a wild animal that is like infected or haunted or whatever the hell is like the moral killing device in this game. When I think of the bosses, right, like first thing I do think is like, okay, can it think, is it like Coral or like Tiso, or is it like, infected with the haunting stuff, Does Hornet have like a justified reason? Like, can Hornet just like go and like blast the Ant Queen in the face with like the giant fucking slash that she does, blast her into a billion million bits, justifiably, right? Or is Team Cherry gonna lean into it, Are they gonna like fucking make the bosses like beg at the end of every fight, and just like Hornet like coldly looks down upon them and fucking brings down the hammer of justice, some metal shit like that. Guys, I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of the death penalty, I promise. Hey, who knows, maybe they're gonna add like a fucking Silksong pacifist route. Let's see the Bell Beast again. The animation seems to come from the second half of the travel animation, when the Bell Beast is actually like dropping you off. So, you have reached your destination, Hornet. Oh wow. Then there's the like centipede worm looking guy who's kind of burrowing in the ground and is attacking you with a fucking trident, which is pretty cool. There's this like cool looking like flapping guy that he looks like he appears in the same area as like that other place in the beginning of the first trailer that has like the outline, like the shadows of like birds, which is very strange. And we also see the two NPC characters. I'm forgetting their names right now, but they're fucking riding around at the same time. So this is like an escort mission, I think. Then this part, they really just start fucking rapid firing off all the different bosses, because they have our second appearance of the judge. He looks fucking awesome, and we get to actually see him animated. The last time we saw him was in the Edge News showcase, which was incredible. He has like some sort of like pyrokinetic powers. I want to see like the different like magic, I guess, systems that they're kind of incorporating into Silksong, since Soul is kind of like a foreign concept, I guess, in Farloom. Then there's the two fucking Red Rocket looking guys, and Jesus Christ, man, I saw these for the first time, and I could practically feel the glint within the eyes of the Rule 34 artists. We also see the fucking guy who like Mad Max Fury Road style fucking blasted through that little town of like the cute little guys that were just chilling. He just fucking like crashed in, just like fucked one of them, like sent them flying. Yeah, we see that guy again. He makes an appearance. The cool guy, my favorite, the one that I kin. He fucking attacks from the ceiling. That is just such a cool looking boss, and God, I love the design. And then there's this tubby looking guy who appears for like a split second, who's like kind of floating off the ground there with his Air Jordans. My takeaway from making this video? Well, Team Cherry is probably going to add a 10-minute cutscene where Hornet brutally tortures Lace. Alright, bye.
Hey guys, as you can see, I'm currently playing some
What the fuck?